Many researchers, after spending months for writing a quality research paper or maybe years for writing their PhD thesis, face this issue of plagiarism, and because of which their research paper or PhD thesis gets rejected. And then the immediate question comes to the minds of such researcher is how to avoid or remove such plagiarism. So let us explore some of the effective techniques of removing or avoiding such plagiarism from a quality research paper or maybe PhD thesis or a research project. Welcome friends to Research Made Simple. This is Professor Krunal K. Punjani. So let us first quickly understand what is considered to be plagiarism. There are two aspects of plagiarism. First, when appropriate authors are not cited, and second, when the text are similar to some existing literature. Now let us understand how to avoid such plagiarism. And for this, work needs to be done at 3 stages. First is at pre-writing stage, that is, before a researcher starts writing his or her research work. Second, the writing stage, that is, while writing the research work. And the third stage is post-writing stage, that is, after a researcher has written his or her research work. Let us understand what to be done at these 3 stages to avoid the plagiarism. First, at the pre-writing stage, while reading the relevant literature and noting down the appropriate observations and findings, a researcher should think for a while and understand what authors mean by it and write the notes in his or her own words. Second, along with this, it is important to note the correct citations and references to ensure that it does not miss out at the final stage. At the second stage, that is, at the writing stage, while mentioning the appropriate notes which researcher has made at the pre-writing stage, researcher can either paraphrase, synthesize, or use the quotation marks. As mentioned in the Oxford Dictionary, the term paraphrase refers to a statement that expresses something that somebody has written or said using different words, especially in order to make it easier to understand. Along with such paraphrase statements, it is essential to mention the appropriate citations of the relevant authors. As a beginner, a researcher may also take the help of some online tools such as Spinboard and Quillboard, which helps a researcher in paraphrasing the sentences using different words. For example, to understand this, let us take some sample text. This is how Quillboard tool can be used, and it suggests few modifications in the text as highlighted here. but this tool has a limit of 400 characters at a time. However, it is important that before using such modified sentences, researcher must check whether the meaning of such modified sentence has not been changed. Next, the synthesizing refers to combining the findings of two or more literature and mentioning it together in a common sentence. For better understanding, let us consider some imaginary findings. For example, author A 1986 has identified that employees' creativity is influenced by work-life balance. Then, according to author B 1997, work-life balance has a significant impact on employees' stress. Then, study by author C 2010 has found significant effect of work-life balance on employees' service continuity. And author D 2019 has analyzed that job satisfaction is significantly affected by work-life balance. Now, a synthesized sentence from these four findings can be written as: past researchers have identified work-life balance as a significant antecedent to employees' creativity, author A 1986, stress, author B 1997, service continuity, author C 2010, and job satisfaction, author D 2019. Next, the quotation marks can be used in case researcher wants to mention definitions of some concepts or constructs or some other important statements which needs to be mentioned as it is. However, here also it is necessary to mention the valid citations of the authors. For example, while introducing the construct work-life balance, its definition can be mentioned in the quotation marks along with its citation. At the third stage, that is post-writing stage, researcher should proofread his or her manuscript and check these three things. First, whether the arguments or statements mentioned in the manuscript are supported with the relevant in-text citations. Second, cross-check whether all the in-text citations are mentioned properly in the reference list. And third, whether the similarity percentage of the manuscript is less than the acceptable limit of the selected quality journal or university in case of PhD thesis or a research project. As per the guidelines issued by the UGC, such similarity percentage should be less than 10%, and many quality journals also consider this limit. However, to check such similarity, paid tools such as Turnitin and Authenticate are being used by many journals indexed in Scopus and ABDC. Such paid tools can generally be purchased by the institute or university. These tools highlight the text which is plagiarized. So, if the manuscript's similarity percentage is more than 10%, then researcher should go back to the stage 2, that is at the writing stage, and he or she can apply either paraphrasing, synthesizing, or quotation marks, whichever is appropriate for the highlighted text, along with the relevant in-text citations and references. There also exist some free online tools to check the plagiarism, which is as listed on the screen. However, if you are targeting quality journals, then you must check the plagiarism through Turnitin or Authenticate only. And in case of PhD thesis and research project, you may check with your respective universities on which plagiarism tools can be used. So let us have a quick recap of how to avoid or remove the plagiarism. First, at the pre-writing stage, while reading the relevant literature, it is important to write the notes in your own words and mention the correct citations and references for the same. Second, at the writing stage, paraphrase, synthesize, and quotation marks can be used along with the appropriate citations and references. And finally, at the post-writing stage, 3 things are required to be checked. First, whether the arguments or statements are supported with relevant in-text citations. Second, cross-check whether all the in-text citations are mentioned properly in the reference list. And third, whether the similarity percentage of the manuscript is less than the acceptable limit of the selected quality journal or university in case of a PhD thesis or a research project. So my researcher friends, I hope this will help you in removing or avoiding plagiarism from your research project or research paper or PhD thesis. I will be keep on making such useful videos on several aspects of quality research. So looking forward to see you in my next video. Thank you.